versus gamers.
The future of World of Tanks on eSports is something to look after you reviewed what is the past of the eSports of World of Tanks. We grew big since 7 versus 7 3 years ago. We implemented the attack defense mode after that to stimulate action, to avoid camping and borrowing stuff. And just recently, at the beginning of the last season, we implemented the tier 10s. Which means allowing the pro players to play the best and most spectacular tanks that are available in World of Tanks. And considering this permanent evolution way of viewing things, that we never feel satisfied with what we have, and the fact that each time we make a change, our audience grow and our players are more happy, we believe that we're heading in the right direction, getting closer and closer to the main game format. Right now we still have a difference, and it's mostly in the size. We have teams that are made of 7 players, while when you play normally World of Tanks, you are inside a team of 15 players. That's something that we are considering strongly to change in the future. So we may be actually the first esport game with really massive teams, and that matches really well. That matches really well the name of the company, Wargaming, war game with 15 versus 15. So if we manage to achieve that, I think we are going to achieve like our very own esport. I'm mostly connected, obviously, with the esports community, and what I really like in this community is when I go on Twitch and just read the chat. It's always about passion and fun. It's never toxic. They're really genuinely interested in the game and they want to share their passion, and this is a group of very positive people that are watching our games on a regular basis. So I really like the fact that it's a pack of passionate, cool people. Each time I meet someone in the street, he behaves exactly the same. I was speaking with a French guy earlier that came here for the grand finals, and he said, I love the game, it's so cool, blah blah blah. I'm so glad I can chat with other people that love the game. My son introduced the game for me, etc. So I like this community because they are really passionate about the game and not toxic at all. Right now in Varsovia, during our grand finals, we have a VR stand in which you can try some VR. It has 2 aspects, and we are covering one of them, which is watching the game. It's perfect for esports. Esports is all about the online experience, how you watch a game, how you enjoy it. And VR actually proposes you to control the camera. You turn the head on the left and it moves on the left, and you have a controller that allows you as well to switch from a tank or another, and it's really cool. Because right now, the way things are done in esports, and all games, not only World of Tanks, is that if you are a medium tank player, medium tank aficionado, well, maybe you will not be able to see 100% of the show from the medium tank point of view. Maybe I want to see the best medium tank player play and not the other one. Maybe I don't want to see the scout playing, okay? But the caster, he has to show the action wherever it is. Okay, so there is a disconnection here. And the VR allows each player to go exactly where they want to be, what they want to watch, and from which angle. If you want to feel like you're dodging the bullets, you can be between 2 tanks and see the rockets flying around. So it's really cool. That's the observer aspect. There's definitely some very interesting potential in this one. The second aspect is the gaming aspect. It's more complex because I believe that we still don't have a game right now that is made for VR from scratch. Because if you take an existing game, and you just stick the VR to it, maybe it will not be the best experience. If you take, for instance, Rocket League, that's a very cool esports game, and you put VR on it, you can be sick after like 10 seconds maybe. So I believe that you need to build the game from scratch, designed for VR. And if it's done well, if the technology gets cheaper, more affordable for the masses, I definitely see some cool potential, because in the end it's really immersive, wherever you play it, or if it's just for observation. So that's a strength that is incomparable with the current technology. It's already the case, I believe. Hearthstone is a mobile game, and it's a very nice esports scene. So I think it's just starting. Esports will be wherever the players are. So if some players are having fun And if the community says, hey, we want to see some skilled players playing, and maybe we want to be able to live out of our passion, then esports will rise. That's exactly what happened with World of Tanks initially. That's how we created the esports for it. And I believe that it will be the case for future games, wherever they are on console, on mobile, or still on computer. So we have plans for Blitz, but I don't want to spoil the fun. You know, it's always difficult when you build such a big event as the Grand Finals. What you want is for the people that join the event to feel like, wow, it's huge. Oh, and that too. Oh, whoa, look at that. Okay, you want to create surprise because that's fun. The drawback of surprise is that I cannot really share with you in advance what are our plans about Blitz, but I can tell you that it's a very interesting game. 7 versus 7 already, and it's cool. My girlfriend plays it a lot, and it's definitely an area that we're going to explore. And it's possible that you see something maybe next Rumble, but I don't want to. I say maybe. Everybody loves World of Warship. It's one of our most immersive games that we have right now in the Wargaming universe. When you play it, and I'm not trying to sell it, okay, it's just true. When you play it, you feel the water on your face. It's beautiful, it's really immersive. So everybody's playing it, it's growing, and we reach this threshold at which moment we start to say, okay, maybe it's time for some competition, maybe it's time to let World of Warship join the Wargaming League. And tomorrow you will be able to see an exhibition match, and we are counting a lot on this game. It's an experiment for us. We will see the reaction of the player, how the observer mob behave, if the caster are familiar, will it be spectacular, will it be too slow, and we will take the feedback and we will adjust from that. But we're really confident, we're sure that there's going to be some esports action on World of Warship anytime soon, yes. That's really what I tried to explain earlier. We need to reach a certain threshold of community, a mass of players that is big enough for the competition to have a meaning. Okay? We in esports, we pretty much don't care about money, and we really just want to provide the fun to the community, to our players. We're really here for that. So if the community grows big enough and comes to us and say, guys, please bring us some competition to the PS4 or Xbox, etc., we will provide.